Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit more about JFK assassination and answer some questions that was left in my comments and stuff like that. That people keeps on coming at me, and I expect that, But I want to clear up some things here. Okay, I've been getting emails and stuff again, and everything else, where people says, well, if you know the assassins in shelter number 3, then why didn't Mr. Zapruder, Mrs. Sussman jump off the wall? Why they was acting so calm and stuff? I could tell them. I explain all this stuff in my videos. I explain it all. Okay, and then they're going to sit there and talk about a gunman and the All Gens image. And the gunman was in Dilly Plaza. In Daltex building. Okay, now they want to keep on pushing the issue. Okay, like I said, when someone comes up with this theory about a gunman in a Daltex building, okay, they're not being questioned. They're not being questioned. Everybody's expecting it as be fact. But when it comes to my research, I'm always questioned. And as you see here, I marked the location, brought out the black and white version. They said the gunman was right here. Now, wouldn't the question that people ask me about Mr. Zapruder and Mrs. Sussman, why ain't this guy right here, which people don't see him, but he's right here. There's a gentleman sitting right here on the steps. If a shot was fired from this location here, as they want to keep on telling us, when this guy would have actually jumped up and actually fell off of this fire escape, there's a guy sitting there, which I'll pull up this image right here, but you can be clearly seen. Okay. As you see, we're going to go right up here on the fire escape. See, there's an elderly gentleman. That's an older gentleman sitting right here. Okay, he's sitting right here. An older gentleman. I say, he looks like he's possibly about in his, I say 60s. He's sitting right here on the fire escape. Now, the window that they supposedly claim that the shot came from would be from right here. If you watch my cursor, which you probably can't see it because of this, because I know I'm in the way. So what I'll do is I'll move this back over here. Okay, we have the elderly gentleman right here. Now, the window that they claim that the shot was fired from would be from this window right here. Now, if a shot was fired, as you see, his hands are down holding himself in place. Okay, he's holding himself up because fire escapes, them staircases on the fire escapes are really steep, okay, and they really don't stick out that far. But as you see, he's supporting himself there as the motorcades come down Houston, and as they turn also on Elm Street, which I'll bring up the other image. I'll bring up this image as well, so everybody can see. That elderly gentleman is right here. If you watch my cursor. Okay, he's right here. Let's see if we can move in just a little, zoom in a little bit more. Okay, you see him right here. He's holding himself in place. Here he is right here. This is the window they claim the shots came from, right here. Now, if those shots came from here, and he's not covering up his ears or nothing. Nobody's behind him covering up his ears. Wouldn't he have jumped up and actually stumbled all the way down these steps and flipped right over this fire escape? Yes, he would have. If there was a shot fired from this window. But there was no shots fired from this window. People want to keep on pushing this. But see, like I said, they don't get the questions. I get the questions. When someone brings up there was a gunman right here, there was no questions asked. But when I said there was a gunman behind, and as you see here, all they're doing is pulling out All Gens image number 6, circle the location, say here's the gunman right here, same as they do as the badge man. Here's the gunman, but they're not looking at the surroundings. Well, there's an older gentleman here, and as there's right here, there's people right here. They would hear that fire shot close to him, wouldn't they? This gentleman here would have fell down off this fire escape. He would have landed on the ground. Okay, but they don't want to point that out. Just like when I sit there and I say, when we watch the Orville Nix film, we see Mrs. Sussman bring up her hands and cover here. See her arm extended here, which I'll zoom in. And as you see it, because I know I'm down here, as you see, no arm extension here. She starts, this is frame 23 of the orbital Nix film. Remember, the first shot was fired frame 26. Just right before that fatal headshot, to JFK, her hands were right there covering his ears. And as you see here, here's her arms and her hands covering Mr. Zapruder's ears right here. Because Mr. Zapruder's face right here with the camera, right here. And here's his hat. Here's Mrs. Setzman. She's got one arm here extended out. So after she covers up his ears, okay, she actually brings her elbows down. So they're like this. She comes up real quick, and then she brings her elbows down like this, where she's covering his ears, but holding them steady. Which we see this in the orbital Nix film. Plus, we also see the shots being fired from behind. Here's the second shot that was fired from the side of the shelter. And this was fired from inside the shelter, the window. We can see the shot being fired there, and the shot being fired here. So see, there's a lot more evidence to back up my claim of where these location of these gunmen, because we have photographic evidence of these gunmen in the location, taking shots from them locations and having rifles in their hands. But when they come up with this location here, there is no evidence to back it up, just a story. But they don't get questioned. They never get questioned. Just like people sit there talking about me making tons of money about my books, because I mentioned something about a person's making more money on their books and stuff like that, okay? Now, I usually don't pull this kind of stuff up, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it up anyway. Like I said, I have nothing to hide. I got a 5-cent raise this month on my book, Evidence of Conspiracy. So now I ain't making 13 cents a copy, I'm making 18 cents a copy. Let me show you something here. Which I'm going to pull this up right here. Here is from my channel, my Creative Space channel. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. And as you see right here, it says display results from July 1st, 2018 through July 31st, 2018. And as you see, it says royalties right here. Royalties, royalties. Okay, as you see, I got 5 books sold this month. My royalties for 5 books was 60 cents. 5 books. Okay, the 5 books were the JFK Assassination Colorized and JFK Assassination, Evidence of Other Gunmen. But look at here, Evidence of Conspiracy. You see that right here? Top 1. Evidence of Conspiracy. 18 cents. 18 cents a copy is what I get. 18 cents, as you see right here. Okay, 18 cents. Okay, I got 3 copies of this book sold right here, JFK Assassination, Colorized Images. For 3 copies, I got 42 cents. Okay, for the last book, which I don't get no royalties on, as you will see. Oops, let's bring this out a little bit so you can see. Let me zoom in. And as you see right here, JFK Assassination, Evidence of Other Gunmen. Now let's see my book royalties on that one. 1 copy sold, but what? I don't get nothing. No royalties. No royalties whatsoever. As you see, no royalties. Okay, because like I said, I keep the prices down low enough to where people can buy things. Okay. Now, as you see there, 18 cents. I got 18 cents for 1 book. 18 cents. That's what I get. My paycheck for this month in book sales, which is now the 26th, 5 copies, I got 60 cents coming out of the total of 5 books. You see what I'm saying? So you see, I don't make nothing off my books, okay? I try to keep things at a low cost. But everybody that says, oh, well, no, I'm like everybody else, okay? I'm like everybody else. I make tons of money and stuff like that. They think I make tons of money. But as you just seen there, and like I pointed out, this is my account. See, my name, Hi Leroy, it says on there. My account, where I'm signed in. See? Hi Leroy, this is my account. Okay? On Amazon. There's the dates from July 1st through July 31st, 2018, as you see. And there's my royalties. 0 for Evidence of Other Gunmen. For 3 copies, 42 cents for colorized images of my book. And then Evidence of Conspiracy, 18 cents. So I got a total of 60 cents I made this month. So you see, I don't make no money on any of stuff. All the research that I've done and research and the videos I make and stuff like that is free, basically. Okay. And, you know, people wonders why I set up like a GoFundMe account to get funds for the documentary and stuff like that, because I don't have that kind of money. Other researchers and stuff, yeah, they're making money every single day off the JFK assassination. Even if you see some of my videos, you see some people pulling out $3 grand a day or $6 grand a day, you know, for just telling a story. You have people out there pointing this out, pointing that out. Okay, I'm always getting questions and stuff like that. I've been very busy lately working on this documentary because there's a lot of things we're putting in there that people don't understand. Like other researchers won't even go bother even making bullet casings. Okay, this is one of the bullet casings. This is a replica of one of the bullet casings in the JFK assassination that they retrieved from the 6th floor Texas School Book Depository. We also have a replica of the magic bullet. We also have a replica of the bullet that was retrieved in the grass area, which proves, as you see, there was a conspiracy, because here's the magic bullet, and here's the bullet was found in the grass. We got photographic evidence of this, and we have photographic evidence of this plus physical. No other researchers bother to sit there and say, well, hey, you know, let me make a copy of this. Can't make a copy of that, okay? My research is different. I got to be physical. I got to be able to touch it as well. Okay, you just can't see something. I also got to feel it and prod, you know, feel it and touch it and everything else like that. Just like the manhole cover, you know, I went ahead and made images. I mean, not images, but cast prints of it. Okay, because I got to feel it. You know, I got to be able to touch it. I got to have, you know, in my hand. You know what I'm saying? And also made a replica of the bullet casing that was retrieved on the rooftop of the county records building. Okay. I do this. Other researchers don't even bother with it. Every image I got 8x10s. 8x10s of every image that I colorized. Okay. Other researchers don't have this. Okay. They have their book. They have all their images and stuff on file. Okay, which is either on a disc or on a stick. Okay. They put their images on, and that's where it is. Me, I got to have blown up images, as you see right here and right here. Here's the ones I colorized. Okay, I got to have 8x10s of them. Okay, they're all in files. I got to have these, where it's, you know, a replica of the magic bullet and the bullet they retrieved in the grass area and stuff. So I keep all this in files. Okay, because as a researcher or an investigator, you're not allowed touching the bullet casings. Okay, you're not allowed feeling them and looking, examining them and looking over. So I have to make replicas of it. The same as the bullets that they retrieved and stuff. The retrieved bullet from the grass area, no one's ever even talked about. No one's even bothered with it. But we see images of the retrieving the bullet, which is a 30.06, and then the bullet casing that they found on the rooftop of the county records building of 30.06. So we can't examine these, but now we can because we made replicas of them. So you see, that's the reason why my research is different than everybody else. But like I said, my research, I don't make no money on. Okay? I want to make a video coming up here after this one, and I want to offer people some stuff, you know, if they like to have copies of certain things. But I just want to make this video here and explain a little bit more. You know, people want to ask me questions about, you know, hey, why didn't Mr. Sprute or Mrs. Sessman jump off the thing if there was shots being fired? But they don't ask this question about this here. Here's a gentleman standing right here, sitting right here, holding on, and supposedly shots were fired from here. Why didn't anybody ask that? Is there any evidence that show there was a gunman in that window? No, there is no evidence. Is there any evidence that shows a shot being fired from that window? No, there isn't. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Always in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, The Evidence of Conspiracy, the only book you ever need in JFK assassination. Don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Thank you, and have a pleasant, pleasant day.